Start stream. Okay. This is stream. It's a collection.
Not mean that you are live on YouTube. There is one more step. When you hit the go live button in your streaming software, that is only sending a preview, okay? Sending a preview to YouTube or wherever you're streaming to. So now if we look here, if we go here, you can see there is a preview box up here in the upper left-hand corner showing me and letting me see and listen to what I look like and what I sound like, okay? In order to actually go live on YouTube, you must hit the go live button on the YouTube backend, like right here. So once I'm back in the YouTube studio, everything looks good, everything sounds good, I then can go ahead and hit go live. But if I go to stream health here, I can see that my stream status is excellent. You want this to be in the green. You don't want to see yellow or red. You don't want to see poor quality. You want this to show as excellent. Go to stream health, make sure you're good to go, and then go over to where you see go live. Now, if you ever need to go and edit the settings of a stream, you can click the edit button in the upper right-hand corner. This will allow you to change the thumbnail, enable monetization, and change all of the stuff that we spoke about earlier. Blue go live button, and you don't want to edit it. Now that we're ready to go, hit the blue go live button.
Go live button. Go live. You're live. You're live.
And you will now be going live on the channel. Over here on the right-hand side, you're going to see the chat. Now, this is a very small channel. It's an older channel. Able to see concurrent viewers, how many people are in the stream, how many likes that hand side. Pop that chat out here and see. You can also hit those three dots and look for participants. Simple. All of this can be done within YouTube. Now, if you want to get even deeper than that, you can also monitor and see the chat within specific streaming softwares like Streamlabs OBS or OBS and do it through them. That's something that I recommend doing, but if I would be my one, you're now going to be able to see here it says tutorial stream here, good, dark stream, makes it good to go. Now, we're at our YouTube studio under video. Specific streaming softwares like Streamlabs OBS or OBS and do it through them. That's something that I recommend doing, but if I would be my one, you're now going to be able to see here it says tutorial stream here, good, dark stream, makes it good to go. Now, we're at our YouTube studio under video. Specific streaming softwares like Streamlabs OBS or OBS and do it through them. The right-hand side. If we click the three buttons there and then we go to pop out chat, you're then going to be able to pop that. You don't want to edit it. So once I'm back in the YouTube studio, everything looks good, everything sounds good. I then can go ahead and hit go live. But if I go to stream health here, I can see that my stream status is excellent. You're then going to be able to pop that. You don't want to edit it. So once I'm back in the YouTube studio, everything looks good, everything sounds good. I then can go ahead and hit go live. But if I go to stream health here, I can see that my stream status is excellent. So once I'm back in the YouTube studio, everything looks good, everything sounds good. I then can go ahead and hit go live. But if I go to stream health here, I can see that my stream status is excellent.
Video resolutions. So.
you want this to be in the green. You don't want to see yellow or red. You don't want to see poor quality. You want this to show as excellent. Go to Stream Help, make sure you're good to go, and then go over to where you see Go Live. Now, if you ever need to go and edit the settings of a stream, you can click the edit button in the upper right-hand corner. This will allow you to hit the blue Go Live button, and you won't want to edit it. Now that we're ready to go, hit the blue Go Live button, and then go over to where you see Go Live. Now, if you ever need to go and edit the settings of a stream, you can click the edit button in the upper right-hand corner. This will allow you to hit the blue Go Live button, and you won't want to edit it. Now that we're ready to go, hit the blue Go Live button, and then go over to where you see Go Live. Now, if you ever need to go and edit the settings of a stream, you can click the edit button in the upper right-hand corner. This will allow you to hit the blue Go Live button, and you won't want to edit it. Now that we're ready to go, hit the blue Go Live button.
I really don't like to waste this time. So I found a way to make money doing stuck in traffic jams.
Hey, this is Leslie Samuel here from BecomeAblogger. I'm going to show you how to share a mention to my live stream. I want to share my screen, whether I have a PowerPoint or have our web. And then I'm going to click on OK. Now, once I've done that, all of a sudden my screen is blank because I have no sources in that particular scene. So what am I going to do? I'm going to add a source, of course. Wait, that rhymed. Oh man, I keep getting cornier and cornier. Now, I have a number of different ways I can do it. I can do a display capture, I can do a browser source, or I can do a window capture. And I want to explain the differences to you by showing it to you actually. So if I click on browser source, and I'm just going to leave the name there because I'm not really going to use it. It's going to ask me for the URL and the width and the height and all that good stuff, and it's going to show that particular URL. Now, I don't like this option because this is loading it within OBS. I would rather use my browser, whether I'm using Chrome or Safari or whatever the case might be. I want to be able to kind of move around in that browser. So this is not what I want. I'm going to click on cancel and then remove that particular source. Then I'm going to show you a display capture. So if I do a display capture, and I'm going to call this my display capture. I'm just going to keep it as that. And click on OK. Now, all of a sudden, it shows this particular monitor. Then I'm going to show you a display capture. So if I do a display capture, and I'm going to call this my display capture. I'm just going to keep it as that. And click on OK. Now, all of a sudden, it shows this particular monitor. Then I'm going to show you a display capture. So if I do a display capture, and I'm going to call Now, of course, on this monitor, I have OBS, which is showing OBS, which is showing OBS, and then you have this kind of infinite loop of OBS. I have two monitors connected, so I'm going to actually select display number 1, which is this browser window, which is what I wanted to show you. Now, here's the thing. If I do a display capture like this, I can select the cropping and all that stuff. I'm going to click on OK for now and show you the significance of display number 1, which is this browser window, which is what I want to show you. Now, here's the thing. If I do a display capture like this, I can select the cropping and all that stuff. I'm going to click on OK for now and show you the significance of display number 1, which is this browser window, which is what I want to show you. Now, here's the thing. If I do a display capture like this, I can select the cropping and all that stuff. I'm going to click on OK for now and show you the significance. Well, first of all, what I'm noticing is this actually goes beyond the screen. It's too big. So what I'm going to do is the screen. And that is a display option. Window capture. So I'm going to go ahead and select window capture. And this one I'm going to name, first of all, Safari, because that's the browser I'm currently using. And I'm going to click on OK. Now it's going to ask me which window am I trying to display. I'm going to click on here, and every single window that I can show is going to be right there and available. I am looking for Safari. So I'm going to come down here to Safari, start a blog, change the world, and click on OK. Now once again, you can see this little red line here shows you that it's going beyond this little window. And that's beyond what the viewer is going to see. So I'm going to go back to transform and fit to screen. And we have going to show. Now once again, you can see this little red line here shows you that it's going beyond this little window. And that's beyond what the viewer is going to see. So I'm going to go back to transform and fit to screen. And we have going to show. Now once again, you can see this little red line here shows you that it's going beyond this little window. And that's beyond what the viewer is going to see. So I'm going to go back to transform and show. And I'm browsing around and doing other things in other windows on that same screen, and it's not affecting it at all. When I am sharing my screen and I'm sharing a browser, this is what I am usually doing, not sharing the entire display. And I would rather browsing around and doing other things in other windows on that same screen, and it's not affecting it at all. When I am sharing my screen and I'm sharing a browser, this is what I am usually doing, not sharing the entire display. I would rather go around and do other things in other windows on that same screen, and it's not affecting it at all. When I am sharing my screen and I'm sharing a browser, this is what I am usually doing, not sharing the entire display. I would rather go around and do
madam, share the माझं लाईव्ह बघू YouTube ला बघ की लोक कसं जाणार तुला मी लिंक पाठवते माझं लाईव्ह बघू YouTube ला बघ की लोक you can check
Another window capture for my browser, and another window capture for my PowerPoint, etc., 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 so that when I select Safari, it is only showing you Safari. And now if I want to switch back to my webcam, I can switch back to my webcam, not the webcam, but I can switch to the webcam. Man, I keep getting cornier and cornier. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you got some value from that. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to set up 4 basic seeds and then switch between them during your live stream. That's it for this video. This is Leslie Samuel here from BecomeAblogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. And until next time, take care and God bless. Oh, hey, really quick, before you leave, if you want to get access to my free OBS guide that will teach you everything you need to know about OBS Studio, and you can do it in one of 2 ways. Number one, if you're in the US, just text the word OBS guide as one word to 44222. You can just take out your phone and do that. It's really simple. Or if you're not in the US, or you prefer to do it on your computer, go to becomeablogger.com/OBS. When you sign up there, you're going to get my free guide, and you're going to be able to get emails whenever I have something new and cool to share with you about building a blogging business. I think that's pretty awesome. Oh, of course, this is YouTube. You can subscribe.
आता मी काय दाखवतो जास्त का
And of course, there's another video.
नाव सी आता काय दिसतंय युट्यूबचं की दिसतंय का
I'll be there waiting.
असू दे की आता तुला काय दिसतंय
Click it.
उद्या मी तो ओपन करून स्पीकर ऑफ करू
Want to stand out online? Go to Wix.com and create a professional website that's sure to get
माइक
you
माइक
noticed.
बंद करा
Start from scratch or choose from hundreds of beautiful designer templates. Every part is completely customizable.
मी तो open करू. आता बघ दिसते ना तुला माझं माईक अजून मी ऑफ म्यूट नाही माईकच लॉक व्हॉल्यूम काय आहे? तेच बघायला माईक मी ऑफ करायचं आहे झालं की लाईव्ह हां दॅट इज द यूट्यूब लाईव्ह आता काय दिसतंय पागल होऊन जाते ना तुझी पागलची नाही म्हणा हावडा हावडा झाले म्हणा नुसती हां व्हेरी गुड काय केलं याने कुठे माईक कुठून ऑफ करायचं आहे कीवर घेतलं म्हणजे कसला
soon as I got done speaking, I found that I had a cough or I just needed to cut out quickly, and my mic was stuck. So I also figured out how. And what I'm gonna do is, so this first scene is what you're seeing right now. This could be any stuff. The setup is as soon as I got done speaking. So if you want to lead in with something, this media source, and then this will show up right here. So you'll have a media source. Now, what you gotta do is gonna give you this menu as soon as it pops up. So this is where you pick your file. So now, if there's something, there's other things you can use. You can add a bit to it. I did was setup is. So if you want to lead in with something, but as you can see, the levels are going. My mic will show up right here. Right here, I have my mic because I'm over on this seat. So, but watch what happens. So this is where you keep an eye on the mic stuff. As soon as there's other things. Add a bit to it. I did. But as you can see, right here, I have my mic because I'm over on this seat. So, but watch what happens. This is where you keep an eye on something. There's other things.
आता बघ
I have it up, so I have it selected, so you're going to have it queued up to switch over. So as soon as I hit transition, you notice all my mic goes away. And then that video is playing. And you can't hear the video right now, I'm recording, but as you can see, the levels are going, and that's what's going to show up. So you're just going to have that, and you have it up. So I'm going to switch back. Now, how did I do? So that was pretty easy. You have a video, so record a video.
इथे हे चालू करून ठेवूया.
Or if you have a video, you just want
आता क्लिअरली आवाज
to cut you.
ठीक आहे आता चालू सक्सेसफुल झालं. बाकी काय माईक सेटिंग मध्ये बघता
Get
येईल.
the microphone to mute, switch over to it. That's a little tricky. So what you have to do is settings. That was pretty easy. The audio output. You need this audio is fully disabled. So disable those mics.
ठीक आहे आता चालू सक्सेसफुल झालं. बाकी माईक सेटिंग मध्ये बघता येईल.
What you do now is go to, once it's completely, that means it turns the mic off for all your settings. So default, there's no mic. So when you switch over to this one, that's how you take it out. But like when you want to see that, you need the mic. So you use your mic on this one. Right here, you can see media source. You have media source down here. So how do you do that? Click on there. Once it's completely, go to audio input capture. Select that. Of course, say create a new, and then you select. That's how you your mic. Boom, add that. Now what happens is delete. Right here you can see media source. Media source down here. Okay. So how do you do that? Click on there. Once it's completely, go to audio.
So what are the best live streaming cameras for every budget? In this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 different levels of a solution. We're going to be talking about just getting started with your smartphone, getting started with your laptop webcam and some software, maybe getting an actual webcam, DSLR and mirrorless options, as well as investing in maybe a camcorder. And I'm going to share some tips and tricks as well. And for every different budget, and I'm also going to put time codes down in the top pinned comment as well as the description. So if you want to skip directly to one of these areas of cameras for your particular needs, then definitely check out those time codes. And if we're just meeting, my name is Sean Cannell, and this channel is Think Media, bringing you the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. We talk about cameras, tabletop tripods for live streaming, I'm going to share some accessories and gear, and I'm super fired up for this particular video. And so smash like if you're ready to live stream. And let's start off with number one right here. This is all about live streaming with the smartphone. Now again, there's going to be time to skip ahead, but the best way to get started live streaming is with the phone you already have. You know, at the time of recording this video, we're in the middle of a global pandemic, and there's actually a famine when it comes to webcams, believe it or not. So there's some limitations. A lot of people are live streaming right now, they're ordering gear, and whether you're watching this video in the future and things have already recovered, live streaming is the future, right? People want to connect, whether it's teleconferencing, creating content like this. I'm recording this in a live stream, and I'll be talking about my gear in a little while. And so think about, you know, starting with just your phone. And the cool thing is, we've got a couple videos here on Think Media about how to live stream with just your phone, some tips and tricks for live streaming to Facebook Live or to YouTube just with your phone. And so don't wait if you don't have the right gear yet. You know, start with the gear you already have, and the fact that your phone is connected to the net. Hopefully you have fast enough LTE, but preferably on fast enough Wi-Fi with typically like a 5 megabyte upload, although you can survive with less than that. You can always do a speed test, just Google speed test to figure out the streaming speed. But here's what I'd recommend. If you're streaming with your phone, stream with, get some accessories. So this is like a Joby Gorilla Pod, a little me photo. We've got some videos on this, and of course I'll link those tutorials and videos in the description. I've got a plug-in Shure mic right there, so it's a little bit of better audio, and obviously that's vertical, so maybe you want to do Instagram Live or just go vertical on one of the platforms that'll let you do that. And if you haven't seen this video, this is on some smartphone accessories. This is great for creating YouTube content as well, to figure out the streaming speed. But here's what I'd recommend. If you're streaming with your phone, stream with, get some accessories. So this is like a Joby Gorilla Pod, and this is like, you know, this Unasi mount right here. And so you might want one tip I recommend is upshot, where you get like the 40 chin, you know, like, my gosh, if you actually want to move your laptop up on a couple shoe boxes or something, books, have it pointing down at you, you could get a little bit better results, and maybe some lighting going on, as well as probably a USB mic. But that way you've already got the webcam that comes built in with the camera. And maybe some software to adjust the settings can really help. I've seen some people in our community here like live streaming with software called Ecamm Live. Now, you probably wouldn't need that if you're just using the software webcam. Lenko uses an A6400 and Ecamm Live. But here's the deal. There's some free software if you've got just your webcam and your laptop, like Open Broadcast software. This will allow you to share your soul, allow you to switch to different angles, or even like play a video like I'll be playing in a little bit live. There's also StreamYard. StreamYard is probably the user friendly, best, just super cool to use. You can add kind of some branding to it. You can bring on interviews and guests. If you're an A6400 and Ecamm Live. But here's the deal. deal. There's some free software if you've got just your webcam and your laptop, like Open